So what's up, YouTube? This is the Crazy Computer Science Lab where the crazy people hang out, and there's some crazy people right there. One of them has a hard-on for network information. So right now he literally has a hard-on because we have all this cool network stuff. But what you guys keep asking me for on YouTube is for some progress and some information on my robot. So I'm going to show you the progress that we got going on. So there's the dude. There's the robot. He does kind of look like Johnny Five a little bit, so I don't get upset when you guys say that because Johnny Five's really cool. So I actually have the battery charged this time. I'm just explaining real quick what's going on. All he has right now, he's pretty limited. He has 3 ultrasonic ping sensors, the 2 on the side. So those 2 right there are on servos so that they can rotate. He's got a motor driver, and underneath that motor driver he's got his Arduino, which is basically his brain. So if we power him on, basically what he'll do when we power him on is he'll take a look around his room, and then he'll look again when his program starts, and after he looks he'll decide what to do, which he'll decide to go, and he'll look, make some decisions, and he'll decide he's going to move a little bit. And that's basically what his loop does. His loop says, hey, look around, think, use your brain. You shouldn't have ran into the wall, but you did. So think. After you think, move, make a decision. He knows he's at a wall, so he's going to back up. And then he's going to just continuously scan his environment. And what he's doing while he's making all these decisions is he's making a map of where he's at, so he's going to actually record all this information of what it is that he sees. He's doing it pretty rudimentary right now. He's not doing a very good job of it, and that's because he's only 2 days old. So most 2-day-old things are not really smart, which is why he runs into a wall sometimes when he should stop, because he's still learning how to operate. He's still learning how to use his senses, still learning how to manipulate his body, how to drive, how to control himself, still learning how fast he goes. So he's trying to figure out, when I'm going, how far away should I stop before I get to something, and he doesn't understand that very well yet because he's new. But the older that he gets and the more experience that he gets with driving and the more experience he gets using his sensors and controlling his motor, that the smarter he'll become and the better that he'll be at doing stuff. So like I said, you can see basically what's going on here. So basically when he scans the room, he scans at 60, 90, and 120 degrees. Right now he'll scan behind him, and then he'll scan at 30 degrees, which goes for his forward scan. Then he'll scan the room, and then he'll make his decision on where he should go. He doesn't have very good steering right now. Right now, the only time he can steer is he can decide to go right when he's backing up, and when he's going forward, he can't steer at all. He doesn't have the ability to do that, which he will once he gets better control of how to drive, and once he learns how to navigate a room better, then he'll start to be able to decide if he wants to go left or if he wants to go right when he's going forward, or if he wants to go left or if he wants to go right when he's backing up. He'll be able to make all those decisions once he gets smarter with the information that he has right now, once he can actually understand the sensor readings that he gets and begin to understand what actually that stuff means. He'll be able to start making better decisions as far as driving. Like I said, right now you can see all he can do is kind of run into walls and doors, and then he can decide to move and go backwards. At least he's not black though, so there's always that factor. Anyways, for those of you who wanted to see it, there's an update on my robot, on my drone, what he's doing. He's stuck himself in a corner right now. He is in timeout, so updates that are coming to him. He's going to get a couple more sensors. He's going to get a sensor to know if he's on a hill or not, so he can navigate that. He's going to get a sensor to know how fast he's actually moving, how far he's moved based on the rotations of his tires. And he's also going to get... what else is he going to get? he's going to get some other cool stuff. He's going to get the ability to recognize voice commands so that we can talk to him and override his protocol whenever he's actually in action. And he's going to get the ability to actually be able to keep people from picking him up and moving him by shocking them, because he doesn't like that, especially when you touch his butt. He really doesn't like that. And he's going to get some attacking mechanisms where they're not the typical attack mechanisms where he's actually going to attack a person, but what he's going to do is he's going to attack wireless communications. So he's going to attack your Wi-Fi router. He's going to attack the bandwidth of your cell phone if you have a ham radio or AM/FM radio or a walkie-talkie. He's going to attack all that. He will also probably get some infrared protocols where if there's some type of TVs in the room that operate on infrared, he can scan for that. He can find out and bombard them with signals and do cool things like turn them off. So that's pretty much it for the robot tutorial right now. That's where I've got with him. He's 2 days old. You can't expect him to be super smart after 2 days, but probably around next week sometime I'll make another video for you and show you the progress. Once this guy's up and running and he's relatively smart, we're just going to let him go. We're going to let him learn on his own, and we're going to focus more on building his brother, which is going to be a quadcopter. So if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Y'all take it easy. That's all I got for you today.